100 as BJ, and he was at 70, but he was off stage with me, and Bowser Jr. can work with that. Like,
Bowser Jr. can work with that.
You just forward air Bowser until he dies.
Yeah. All right, so restarting. What was the like?
So
how was the game going?
So I was explaining kind of like the way that Kayoken loses. That annoys me so much because I want to say Kayoken, but that's not how you spell it.
Oh, how do you spell it?
No, like his name's spelled properly, I think. Unless,
yeah, I believe.
But like,
yeah,
for Dragon Ball fans out there, yeah, it's spelled.
Is it K-A-I-O-K-E-N?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's K-A-I-O.
I think you'd still say it Kayoken.
Yeah, but this is like Kayoken. I feel bad because I would pronounce that Kayoken, and he's like one of the guys like, it's Kayoken. Pushes up glasses like.
Does the anime glasses thing.
It's like, what if his name is K?
Oh my god. See, so like I was talking about the way he uses limit is a lot closer to Kraus. So Lotus,
just kind of
JJX. He just kind of blade. He always uses cross slash for it, and it's always like as soon as he gets like what looks like an opening, he goes for it. And I'm not a huge fan of that. It works, like depending on the cloud. Like if they're really good at reading it, it's a good option. And it could be better than like Blade Beam with perfect play, but like timing out and just waiting for an opportunity to catch them with the Blade Beam limit, it still kills. And you've got like the psychological pressure, that whole like 15 seconds of like, oh, Cloud could kill me at any time.
That 15 seconds
and letting that
really long.
It really does.
Okay, all right, I just want to get this on record. If Venix loses this, I'll be very surprised. I beat Kaioken's Cloud in Friend Loose with my Kirby. So I'm just like,
well,
now
so
Kirby's probably my second best character, but
Venix,
still.
He's got like weird, like the people he wins and loses to, I think is kind of like different from what I'm like used to. Like normally you're like, oh, the better player always wins, but I think with Venix, what I see more is that the more pressure is put on him, the better he is. Like not like out of game pressure, like in game. The more of a pressure player he's playing against, the better he does.
Huh, okay,
So like
so
an aggressive in-your-face Cloud, I think he can win this like no easy money.
That's
But
true.
like if he was playing against like a Beegs, I would be voting for like Beegs all the way. Because
That's
like
fair.
the passive like slow fade back style, I don't think he's as adapted to dealing with it.
Right.
And I think that's just kind of what comes with playing a character like Young Link, like Toon like that. Yeah. Because like when you're playing a projectile character like that, everybody's trying to get up in your face, so you have to learn to deal with that. It's kind of this weird thing. Like I have it like playing as Bowser too, because like you can't. Bowser can go through jabs, like he can move through a jab if it's too weak a hit. So like when I end up playing against the Bowser, like that's something you understand about him. Like you can't jab,
Yeah.
and it's kind of something like it becomes part of your gameplay. Like you get used to those aspects of your character. But Kayoken's doing a really solid job here. Getting back on topic on the game. He's at 106, which is still a pretty solid range. If Phoenix can land one of these tether grabs that he's going for, he can back throw, and he'll kill on the edge of the stage. Like right now. Back throw doesn't quite kill, but he's very close. He just needs like a solid hit here. And that's... Cloud gets knocked for having a really bad recovery. Like if you can get him off the stage, there's a good chance you can just bonk him and he'll be gone. But his up B is actually a lot better than he was given credit for, at least at the beginning of the game. I think people are coming around, but its utility isn't necessarily in getting back to the stage, and I don't see Kayoken really using it. But something that JJX does when he's playing is you'll see him use up B just like on the stage, and then the hitbox is big enough and it comes out fast enough that people aren't ready for it, and there's nothing you can really do to react it if he lands it properly. I don't really know all that much about Toon Link because he's kind of a rare pick. I've learned a lot playing against Venix. Like that's my first time. See, like he tried to go for a mix up there, and you can see how Kayoken kind of like slipped out of it with up B. It just has a lot of utility. Ooh. He's building back into this. There's still a good chance Venix can take this one. He gets kind of in Kayoken's head, messes with him a bit there. I think he's got a good chance here. But Kayoken has limit. He goes for the Blade Beam, but doesn't space it right. Okay. Ooh, and catches him with the forward smash, and hits him with the boomerang on the way out. And he's going to take game 1. That's a heart pounder. Okay, so we'll be getting back to this game. I think Kayoken is very unlikely that he switches here, considering how he's doing.
Is this stealable?
Yeah, you can. Okay.
I'm gonna relieve you of duty because you've got a match.
Okay, cool.
You're playing Demp.
Venix is Inkling?
Interesting.
What?
Inkling?
Yeah, Venix Inkling is sick. Demp. He's in the melee area. Black shirt. All right. Is it 1-0?
Yep.
Okay. So Venix took game 1, and he's pulling out the Inkling. I'm a fan. His Inkling is pretty sick. Which is especially cool because, yeah, I mean, Inkling is, I think, a sick character that we don't see represented enough. Plus, I think this is a better matchup for him in terms of playing Cloud. He can, more easily dance around Cloud's options. Inkling moves really fast, and you see he kind of like goes into the ground for his dash there. That makes it really easy for him to like get out of the way of that cross slash, or like avoid limit by, being unpredictable with his movement. I think Inkling is one of the coolest characters in the game personally, but I'm just not that good at Inkling. But yeah, we've got some matches to be played, but we'll get there in a minute. Who am I gonna? I'm gonna put Avenger Yak on the stream next. Okay. So I'll just let Avenger know. What? What's going on? Yeah, we've got Venix. Oh, Venix is only taking 36%. His Inkling is really, yeah. I mean, this definitely looks like a more comfortable matchup for him. He's just kind of schmoving around Kayoken. I don't know.
Kakoin.
Kakarot. Ooh, getting caught by that forward smash, not gonna die, and Inkling's recovery is insane, so even if he wasn't able to jump back, he could just do that.
Yeah.
And it's got ridiculous distance, it's got a hitbox on the ground, it's really good. Doing a really good job of staying safe around the smash attacks Kayoken is throwing out. Yeah, although getting the 2-frame with that Blade Beam is pretty solid in terms of just keeping Venix off stage. Like, Kayoken is looking to take this stock, although 150, Inkling's a pretty light character. 150 is pretty late to be surviving. Yeah, see, like, that whole platform just becomes, like, dangerous to stand on if he's recovering. And Venix, wow, Venix taking that stock early. So Venix up 3 stocks to 1. I mean, if I'm Kayoken, I'm feeling bad. Like, what's his road back into the game? That's not going to kill. And he still has a whole extra stock to find. Like, oof, this looks tough. Already getting some extra credit. Extra credit just, like, getting damage on a stock when your stock hasn't been taken yet. Look at how deep he can go and still, like, make it back totally for free. And so, yeah, Venix is just going to try. Ooh, that's going to kill him. That'll take it. But yeah, like, he's at 75%, and he's got 2 stocks to take from 0. It's looking rough for Kayoken. Okay, they're playing Avenger and Yak. I don't know who I'm going to put on stream next. What's up? How you doing? How you doing? You win? Okay. Then we're playing. Okay.
I have to beat you.
What?
I have to beat you.
Yeah, I have to beat you and then Waichu. Waichu? I think it's Waichu. You know who Waichu plays?
Yeah.
Who's he play?
Pikachu.
Oh.
I'm pretty 99% sure.
Okay. want to play against a Pikachu. Can I be real? I don't want to. I just want to play Bowser sometimes. Just like kill people and not die. That sounds great.
Ooh.
Yeah, that back air. I mean, he's if there were a way to make it work, he's doing it. So.
I mean, this is kind of
It's
what we
not over
saw
yet.
in the last match. It went down to 1-1.
And then Venix closed it.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, he had to use that limit up B, which you hate to see, because you know he's losing a kill option and/or a damage option depending on what he needs it for. Probably can't deal enough damage to like save it for a kill option. But even if Venix loses this game, you know he's still got that one back, so he'll play the third one in the best of 3. Yeah, I mean he's just. I think he's doing a decent job of spacing. He's just like losing a little bit of grip. Like he hasn't dealt any damage to Kayoken in a little bit. And regardless of that, it looks like he's kind of just like fishing for smash attacks as kill options, which can get him really punished. And that back air was not spaced super well. Still going to be able to make it back because Inkling's recovery is ridiculous. But he doesn't have any ink, which basically means he can't use his specials, which he loses a lot of mix-up game off of that. Oh! Yeah, that's it. Kayoken takes that game. All right, it's 1-1, boys.
A good third match.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, cool. Fine. Who's Logan playing? Oh, Demped. Demped, just so you know, Demped is like up here. Guy you played? Yeah, he's not that good at all. That's not a cool game.
Going to Town and City for this next match.
Yeah, I was watching it. Venix, Venix sticking with Inkling. You want to commentate? If you don't want to, that's fine. It's 1-1. Venix and Kayoken. What's up? Henner, how's it going?
Pretty good. I'm out of the tourney already, so that's a good start.
That's right. I'm positioned to be doing that. To be do. This is mine, and I should keep it with me. I don't want to lose it. It's nice. Okay, so let's see if Venix can repeat his performance from the beginning of that last game, and then just follow through. Just keep doing that.
That's 60% from Kayoken.
Didaki, what was the set score on that? I'll have you sit and talk if you want. If you don't want to, that's fine.
Okay, well, what's up?
So who do you play in Smash?
I play Pac-Man. I'm a Pac-Man, so... Well, what about you? Do you play?
I play very casual.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just kind of like Samus just because she looks
Nice.
really cool.
Yeah.
Always loved the Metroid series. But yeah, nowhere near on the tourney levels.
Me neither, but I come here, I mean, my brother's here, so, you know, it's nice to be here, nice to have some fun playing some Smash Bros, yeah.
Teleports behind you.
It's pretty even right now, actually, especially now.
Yeah, I know. For Ven's like first couple of matches, it was very one-sided. To be kind of honest, I mean he was killing it with Toon Link, and then he swapped it over to Inkling. Seen some closer matches, but yeah.
His Inkling, I know he's been working on his Inkling, but he is a Toon Link main. So, but this, yeah, it's really close. Oh, and
there we go.
There's the stock for Venix. And yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And pulling ahead there, 36%. He's really high, but he can still. Even just getting 36% is enough.
When he's at 159, yeah.
Yeah. So even if he can get him like past 60, 70, that's really good for him. So. Ooh, and that limit almost is coming out of Kayoken real soon, which will be good to kill, hopefully, for him. Oh, and he misses. Is he dead? He's dead. Wow. Living at 174%.
Oh,
That's crazy. Okay.
that was pretty whack to
And
watch, and there we
he's
go.
dead, yeah. There you go. Just really had to land one good move there.
So yeah, starting out even match for that last stock on.
Yeah.
Oof.
And still, limit back up. That could be good for some damage. Get it more, I guess not really even, but more even on that stock. He's just getting, like, he's not getting, oh, there you go. He's not getting his traits. Like, he's getting hit and he just can't do anything about it. Inkling's so fast, just in and out.
Yeah.
No lead.
Hey, just looked at my alibi like it was an enemy.
Almost to limit, about halfway.
Which can be good. If he gets him a little higher, can kill. Oh,
Yep.
might be able to kill without it. And there it is, okay. So equalized stocks, that's good for him. Good start. And then,
And that's actually how the last 2 games went against these two. It was down to 1-1, even though Ben was kind of pulling ahead in the lead.
yeah. So, okay. Yeah, he's kind of bringing it back here. Still behind, but he could win. He win these.
It could theoretically be anyone's game.
Yeah, it could.
Has the potential to be.
Yeah, especially with those. Landed some nice hits. Nice. And almost a limit again,
Yep.
which is very good.
Oh.
Oh, wow. And
Wow.
wow, Kayoken 2-1. That's crazy. He
So
just brought
winning
that
the
back.
set.
Yeah, he won that set. Wow.
Pretty good. Wasn't expecting that,
Yeah,
but
no, I wasn't with the up 3-1 lead. I was not expecting that at all. But he brought it back. That was really good. The reverse 3 stock.
yeah.
Wow.